This is Kim and Kim, and welcome to Ask Mom's podcast.
Welcome back to Ask Mom's podcast. Just to let you know, we're not professionals, but we can share experience and remind you that you're awesome. We are talking all things motherhood, the good, the tough, and everything in between. Today we're talking about something so many families are feeling right now. Food insecurity and the rising cost of those groceries.
Crazy.
I know. Times are tough, groceries cost a small fortune, and everybody's trying to figure out just how to feed their family healthily without going broke.
So we're getting real about stretching grocery budgets, finding affordable, healthy food, and some smart mom hacks. Plus, a few amazing apps that can save you money here in Ontario. We're getting real about stretching grocery budgets, finding affordable, healthy food, and some smart mom hacks. Plus, a few amazing apps that can save you money here in Ontario.
If you've ever stood in the grocery aisle doing that mental math, thinking, oh my gosh, can I afford to buy cheese and the cereal? This episode is all about that. First up, food insecurity. Let's talk about that, Kim.
Okay. Food insecurity doesn't just mean not having food. It means worrying about whether there'll be enough next week, or stretching meals, or skipping the fresh produce because it's just way too expensive.
I know. Isn't that heartbreaking?
I went to buy lettuce yesterday.
Oh.
So I usually buy the 3-pack.
Yeah, the romaine.
Of the romaine.
Yeah.
So I typically get it on sale around $3.98 Canadian. So I picked up a package and I was scanning it and it came up at $7.98. So I put it back.
Yeah, brutal, eh? We cannot afford that.
It's basically like a year when it's just gone nuts.
The wages in Ontario have increased. The rise in food prices have outpaced that wage growth.
Yes.
So that leads to financial strain and burden for most. Prices for the basics like milk, eggs, and fruit, they've gone up so much that meal planning now feels like you're trying to budget and do strategic math.
Yeah. And it's emotional too, right?
Yeah.
So parents feel guilt when they can't even offer what they used to. But it's not your fault. The cost of living, again, has shifted. That's why we're sharing real practical tools today.
So this is about making smart and creative choices. Honestly, some of the best meals come from, hey, what's in the pantry right now nights? Got to use our imagination.
Time for our grocery saving hacks. Here are our top strategies for saving money at the grocery store.
Number 1, before you go to the grocery store, shop in your own pantry first. Open all your cupboards, see what you've got, take stock. You might have stuff that you can come up with some good meals already. Look in the freezer. Don't let things, get freezer burned so bad that you don't even know what it is. Like, use everything you've got.
Yeah.
So build the meals around what you've already got. Make a plan. Don't go into the grocery store willy-nilly because all that advertising in the grocery stores just overwhelms you and confuses you. And then you'll end up with all kinds of stuff you didn't go in for. Make that list. So important.
I think a really good place to start, actually, honestly, clean my fridge this morning.
Good for you.
So I went through the fridge, I went through my pantry. I think a really good place to start, honestly, is to go through your freezer, your fridge, your pantry, your cupboards, and take out anything that's expired.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right? So at least you know what you're starting with. And number 2, let's plan simple meals. So those one-pot dishes, sheet pan dinners, soups, they save money and clean up time, and there's so many online right now.
Don't overwhelm yourself with the gourmet. It's just not going to happen during the weekdays.
And it's not necessary.
No. Make a really good pasta. Another one is buying in bulk wisely. So things like rice, oatmeal, beans, and pasta, they go so far. Buy a bag of popcorn kernels and those yummy popcorn sprinkles? You get the cheese or whichever ones.
The seasonings.
How fun is that as a snack instead of all the different bags of things that are a lot more expensive, like a big bag of popcorn kernels. There's a good snack.
Yeah. So number 4, embrace frozen and canned produce. Yes. It's nutritious, affordable, and lasts longer. Just rinse canned veggies to lower the sodium.
And also, when you're buying those frozen veggies, they're actually fresher and healthier for you than buying the fresh that have traveled.
Because they're freezing them when they're fresh.
That's right. And number 5, shop the season and the sales. So, of course, use the flyers or the apps. But the season, don't buy watermelon in the middle of winter because that doesn't grow here. So that's just going to be super expensive. Shop seasonal. Use the flyers in the app and we'll get into those next. Just helps us find out what's on special each week and we can plan our meals around that. If you can, at your house, make a vegetable garden outside if you've got the room, because that will save you money, even if you just grow easy things like lettuce and peas and beans. Inside your house, too, you can have nice little plants growing, little herbs, things like that. Green onions on your windowsills.
You have gardens, right? Even if you wanted to grow other veggies, could you assign an area in your house and grow them inside? Would they not grow?
Not in the Canadian winters very well. I've tried and tried and tried.
Even if it's in the house and it's warm? Because they need the sunlight?
Yeah. We do not have enough of that sun. Even if you've got a southern-facing window.
Yeah.
Some things for sure. You can try. Some herbs, definitely. But I've just myself personally, I have struggled with that. But they do have those little gardening sets where they've got the grow lights and things. So it gives the plants the lights that they need. And then they can grow and flourish.
So I've seen that for herbs.
Yeah.
But I haven't really seen that. Like if you wanted to grow
lettuce.
Yeah.
You can
do lettuce?
I do that every year.
In the winter inside?
Only with those lights, the grow lights. Though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way I can get it. But it's so nice.
I might try that.
You should.
Try that.
It'd be fun. It could be like a family thing too, right? Well, okay, so depending on your family, it could be a family thing.
You know, if you have little children, that would be kind of fun because they could see it. You know, that reward of actually seeing things happening.
Yes.
So they could like literally go to school and come back and see like a little green onion poking out or something.
Yeah, how fun.
Yeah. The other thing, too, you can do is check your groceries in perfect produce or marked down section. It's cheaper and most of it but tastes great. So, again, I would do that for meat. 40% off if you eat it today or tomorrow. Especially because I'm starting to get in the habit of buying day of. Like I used to do weekly groceries when I was working. Now that I'm retired, we just kind of, what do you feel like eating today? That kind of thing. So I'll go to the grocery store, and then if we felt like having chicken, whatever type of chicken was on sale, I would pick it up. Yeah. And
And then they've got those section that's like best by date. So if it's 50% off because you have to eat it by today, great.
Take it home and cook it.
Yeah. Also, ask your grocery stores what day or what time they do the markdowns. Because a lot of times you go in and you just hit everything is perfect and all these things are 50% off. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
What time?
That's true.
When do you do that?
That does happen.
So you could save so much. So ask them. I'm sure they'd be happy to tell you.
Okay.
This is where it gets fun.
Okay.
There are actually apps that do help families buy groceries cheaper, especially near their best before date, like we were just talking about. If you've got friends or know somebody who isn't super techie, maybe help them by sharing the info with them.
So, okay, well, for those that do not get flyers, and actually I use this tool, some of these tools too. So especially in Ontario, moms, listen up, or dads, these are real tools you can use today. Yeah, start us off, Kim.
So one is called Flash Food. It's an app. And it partners with stores like Loblaw, Zehrs, and Real Canadian Superstore. So they post their items that are near best before or surplus at up to 50% off. So I know. So you buy through this app, and then you pick up from a flash food zone in the store.
I never heard of that before.
Pretty cool. So if it helps, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So that would be great for meat, dairy, and produce. Just make sure you plan to use or freeze the food soon.
Yeah.
Since it's discounted for a reason.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yeah, freezing is so good. If you've got a freezer, if you've got the luxury of having a freezer, it's so helpful.
Yeah.
Even when you buy bread, if it's on sale, just get an extra loaf, throw it in the freezer, and then you've always got
But
toast.
use it.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But, say we've got a snowstorm or something, we can't get out.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got bread. Okay, the next one, it's called Too Good to Go. This one is fun because you order what is a surprise bag of food from local cafes, bakeries, or grocery stores. It's food that otherwise would go to waste and they'd have to just chuck. So it's really cool and it's a huge discount. So who doesn't like those surprise bags we used to get when we were kids, right?
How did I not know about this? Do you really use this?
That's why we're here.
Wow.
So many people are using this and that would just be fun.
Yeah. I almost want to try it to see what you would get. So you don't know exactly what you're going to get, but for the adventurous families or curious people like me, I think that's really cool.
I know.
It's like a food rescue mystery bag.
Yeah. What if you got some amazing Black Forest cake or something like that? Oh.
You're making me hungry.
This might not work very well for us.
No.
Okay, another one is called FoodHero. Now, this works like flash food. So it's surplus items that are discounted through partner stores. You can browse and buy right through the app. That's expanding all across Ontario. Okay. So check to see if your local groceries do participate in that one.
All right. Oh, here's the one I use. So this one's called Flipp. Flipp.
Mm-hmm.
So Flipp's a must-have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
It's not about near expiry items. It's a flyer app. It lets you compare store sales, clip digital coupons, and make lists. So you can literally type what you need. And then it pops out and it'll type milk, for instance, and see who has the best deal near you.
That is sweet. So can you also make like a little list in it so you've got everything listed where you want to go?
I believe that you can.
That would be pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did it. I think I used it for coffee. I'm going to start using it for more items, but I typically would use it for the higher priced items.
Coffee.
Like I remember getting coffee at our brand, and we would buy the beans and grind them ourselves for on sale for like $6.99.
Yes.
And now it's $25.
I know.
Like what?
Isn't that brutal?
This is why this episode, well done, Mrs. Holy.
It's important.
But this Flipp app, Flipp, look into it. It's really cool.
See, all the help we can get.
Yeah.
There's another one called Caddle, like Caddle. And this one's a Canadian cashback app.
Okay.
Have you heard of this one?
No.
Okay, so you buy certain items, you upload your receipt, and then you get a rebate. It's little amounts, but still, it adds up over time.
Okay. And while we're on that, the grocery stores themselves, like they have their own rewards programs. They do add up, and they do help.
I like that. Yeah. I love it when you come up to the cash and it says, "Hey, you can redeem $10. Do you wish to?" It's like, yes, I do. Bing.
Yeah. Okay. So let's recap.
Yeah.
These apps together from your mom's Savings Toolkit.
Yeah.
So flash food for near expiry grocery discounts.
Yeah.
Yes. Too good to go for surprise bargain bags.
Check.
Awesome.
Yeah, we want to try that one.
Yeah. FoodHero for super. Let's try that again. Okay. FoodHero for surplus food. Flipp for comparing weekly flyers. Yes, love it. Mm-hmm. And Caddle for not beef, but earning cash back.
Yes. So the good news, all of these are available here in Ontario. And we will post the links and a cheat sheet in our show on YouTube at the bottom. So you can
the notes, okay.
Yeah, so you can download them all.
So even if you're not in Ontario, though, check your local community, because I'm sure...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We didn't develop all these programs on our own.
No. So. Ontario is very cool, but I don't think we did them all.
Okay, so you found the deals. Now make them stretch. Let's talk about batch cooking.
Exactly. You've already got your kitchen dirty. You got your pots and pans. Everything's a mess. So why not cook extra? Cook a whole bunch of whatever you're cooking. And
that's a great idea.
And you've gotten all these discounts from your apps. So you've already saved money. Yeah. So cook it all up. Make big pots of soup, chili, pasta sauce, and then freeze in small meal-sized containers.
So I think most of us do that for pasta sauce especially.
Yeah.
So
I do it for soups and stews
and
chilies. Yeah, I do it for pretty much everything because that's how I grew up. That's what my grandmother did, my mom, everybody. So people would come over, you just pull something out of the freezer. It's like,
you always have something to,
So you look like you made something really good, but
we do that mostly in our house. We don't eat a lot of soup, which we probably should, but pasta sauce for sure. Mm-hmm. And label your containers with what it is and the date especially.
Super important labeling.
So you eat it in the right order.
Yes.
No more freezer mysteries. And freeze flat in bags to save space.
Yeah, that works great. And another side note, too, a lot of people are trying to save money because beef is so expensive. So if you're making stews and soups, buy mushrooms. Mushrooms have the same chewy texture as beef in a soup or a stew. And that's what people like is the chewy meat texture if you're not a vegetarian. So use mushrooms instead. Wow. Mushrooms have tons of vitamins, too. If you are replacing the meat, just add in a can of beans or lentils for your protein.
You're so smart.
No, okay, so
your quick idea?
Yes. Okay, my quick idea is budget freezer burritos. So you buy your tortillas.
Yes.
You fill them with rice and beans, which combined, by the way, is a complete protein with all 9 amino acids. Just FYI, because it's really important for us. Add cheese if you have cheese and veggies. Roll them up, wrap them, and freeze them. And then you heat them for lunch or dinner. And look how much money you've just saved and
so
how
how would you
healthy it
heat
is.
them?
Microwave.
Just microwave?
Yep.
So if you make them, you do make them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you take it out, how long do you leave it in for?
It depends if I'm, super thinking ahead of time, then it's...
Oh, you take them out to thaw?
Yeah. But if I don't, then microwave them. Or you can put them in the oven if you've got the oven going.
Okay.
But at the same time, too, then that's extra money heating up a whole oven. So, So there's also, I love this one. It's homemade instant soup jars. So just take... like the mason jars, and actually save the jars from when you buy the pasta sauce when it's on sale, because those work really good too.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So you don't have to go buy the mason jars. So you layer cooked pasta, veggies, and a bouillon cube in a jar. And then all you do is add boiling water, and there is your lunch. So if you're at work or whatever, there, lunch, done. Super healthy. Adjust to whatever you like, whatever your tastes are.
Holy.
I know. Isn't that fun?
It is fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so now for the tasty part. Let's share a few recipes that are cheap, easy, and kid approved.
Okay.
All right.
So 1 pot lentil pasta. You cook your pasta, you add a can of lentils, jarred tomato sauce, a handful of spinach, and seasoning. Bam, done. 15 minutes, full of protein.
Nice. Okay, so number 2, egg fried rice. Perfect for leftovers. You scramble eggs, tossed in leftover rice, frozen veggies, soya sauce, and you've got dinner for a few dollars.
Yeah.
And it's actually really tasty.
Yes. And do you know how they get the texture when you buy the fried rice at restaurants?
Yes.
How they get it?
No.
So like that? They freeze the rice.
Oh.
I know. I actually asked a friend whose dad had a restaurant. I said, why does it always taste different than mine? Mine's always so mushy and just not the same.
And they freeze it.
They freeze it, yeah. So how about veggie quesadillas? So you use beans, cheese, chopped veggies between your tortillas, pan fry, and serve with salsa or sour cream or guacamole or yogurt dip, whatever you like, right?
What kind of beans?
Any beans you like.
Okay.
So black beans, you can mash the beans too. A lot of people like to mash them up.
Okay.
So
what are people like? What would be a person's favorite bean? What do you think is the most popular bean? If you've never bought them before, what would you suggest?
That's a really good question, Kim. So if you were buying canned beans for the first time, I think I would suggest starting with the few basics. Like black beans are super versatile and perfect for tacos, chilies, or even salads. Chickpeas, I'm not even sure if they're technically beans because they're called chickpeas, but they are great for making hummus. You can add them to salads or yummy roasting for a really good crunchy snack. Kidney beans is a classic choice for hearty stews or chilies. And white beans like cannellini, navy beans, great northern beans, they've got a really nice mild kind of creamy texture that works really good in soups and pasta dishes. When you're shopping, make sure you check the labels on the cans for the lowest sodium options. And if you're feeling extra fancy, look for beans packed in BPA-free cans. Then you're ready to get cooking with beans.
Okay.
Lentils are incredible. Basically every bean is just wonderful. And like I said before, mixing the beans with the rice, here is a meatless dish again, so you're saving tons of money, but you're getting all those 9 amino acids, so it's a complete protein.
Okay.
So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and one for breakfast. Overnight oats.
Yum.
So oats, milk, yogurt, a bit of fruit or peanut butter. It's filling, cheap, and ready when you wake up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just mix it all together and leave it in the fridge?
Yeah, stir it up, and it's so good. So this is my favorite recipe I use for the overnight oatmeal. So as you said, Kim, in the jar, you put half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of milk or like dairy-free milk, almond milk, soy milk, oat milk. You can add half a cup of yogurt That's optional. It just makes it extra creamy. Add a tablespoon of chia seeds if you have them. That gives you more fiber. And you can add a tablespoon of honey or maple syrup. This is optional. You do not have to add that. And if you have some frozen blueberries or strawberries or anything in the freezer, throw a bit in there too, and then they'll be nice and melted by morning. You can also add a little bit of nut butter or granola. Stir everything up. Some people add a little bit of vanilla as well, vanilla flavoring. And so you stir it all up, put the lid on, and then in the morning, it's all ready. So you stir it up again. Take it to work with you to eat if you don't have time before you leave, or to school or wherever you're going, or just enjoy it.
Okay.
So, love that. So just remember, if you're struggling right now, everybody, you don't have to do it alone. There are community supports out there, such as...
Yes. Food banks, school breakfast and lunch programs, community kitchens. They're there to help and not judge. Mm-hmm. We're going to actually do an episode on food banks. Blew my mind.
Yeah.
What I learned about them. So if you have a food bank near you and you feel that it could benefit your family, do not be shy.
Of course
That's
not.
what they're there for.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. And some even offer cooking workshops or free produce days. And I think the food bank is one of the community supports that does offer that.
See?
Yeah.
And if you're in Ontario, check out apps like Flash Food or Too Good to Go.
Right.
But also check your local community Facebook groups too. Lots of people share food, share posts, or free pantry drops off as well.
Okay. So to wrap it up, feeding your family doesn't have to mean perfection. It's about being resourceful, maybe planning a little, and forgiving yourself a lot.
Absolutely.
You cannot control prices of food.
Use the tools that are out there. Over 1 million Ontarians, folks of every background, including many who have never had to ask for help before, had to use food banks last year. So many who use these food banks are working. They're paying rent, doing their best, but income and cost pressures have just made things a little bit too tight, and they need just a little bit of a help.
Like if you think about it, we just talked about coffee, right? Mm-hmm. So from going from $6.99 to $25.
Yeah.
Like, what is the percentage of growth there?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
We don't even have to know.
No.
Because I can guarantee you nobody's salary went up that same...
increment.
Thank you, yes.
Agreed.
So nobody's salary went up the same increment as that.
Mm-mm. So this reflects like system level pressures, rising rent, inflation, low wages. It's not your fault.
No.
And a lot of people, because they're first-time users, 43%, it underscores that for a lot of people, this is new terrain. Not a sign of permanent dependence, but just a temporary help us get through this tough time.
Yeah.
And food banks are part of the safety net. So accessing them doesn't mean defeat. It means you're using the available supports to help your family. So you're just being resourceful.
Exactly.
So
may not be forever.
Oh, no.
But it might be forever.
At whatever.
It's there for you.
Exactly.
There for us.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Totally.
We might be there too.
So needing a little bit of help doesn't mean you're failing at all. It means you care enough about your family to make your family have what they need.
Yes. 100%, you're not alone in this. So many parents are doing their best in tough times. Every meal, every plan, every effort counts. We'll post our Ontario Grocery Savings app cheat sheet and those budget recipes in the show notes. And if you've got your own grocery hacks or a great recipe that costs under $10, message us. Mm-hmm. We love featuring listener tips. We hope you feel heard, supported, and empowered. We know you do your best, and please remember that you're not alone. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to us at askmomstoday@gmail.com or leave a comment below, or you can listen to us on Hunters Bay Radio 88.7 on the dial or www.muskokaradio.com.
You've got this.